Hi, this is Rick and Susan Sontag. Our greetings to President Johnson, Dean Mosier, and Professor Croswell, and everyone else and our friends at University of Nevada, Reno. It's amazing that this is the 5th year that we've had this award, and in thinking back on it, we have to say that the quality of the applications has really increased greatly over the years. We're amazed at the ideas that have come forth from the students, and we're really happy that we've achieved some of the results that we hope to have achieved with this program that we're sponsoring. I have to tell you a little story about how this happened, because I think it's an interesting entrepreneurial story in itself. So we've been asked several times, how did you go about getting involved starting this program at the university? The answer goes back to the year 2011 when it all started, and that is I was sitting at my desk, and I'd been an entrepreneur, as you read my background, and we've been doing some things from a foundation standpoint, so I was sort of enjoying the fruits of my career when, lo and behold, I got a communication from Kristen Kennedy, who at that time was working in the business development department in the business school. And Kristen made some comment in that communication that she understood that we had done some things with other schools, and has wondered if she could stop by to discuss with me an idea that she maybe had that we could do some support at University of Nevada, Reno. Well, that led eventually to a phone call with her, and I kind of reminisced on our experiences all those years ago, and I made a mention to her that, you know, that carries a lot of happy memories for us, because it was a time that was a very big inflection point in our careers, in our paths in life, in that was sort of the point in life where we switched from science to business, and that kind of created the business career that we had after that. When I made that comment, I said we carry some fond memories of it. In fact, I still remember that first apartment house that we lived in on Center Street, and I made that as an aside comment and kind of told her where it was. We stopped our communication, and the next thing I know, I got a email back from her and said, I just happened to be driving down Center Street and thought of you and thought of your apartment. Is this it? And believe it or not, she sent to me this picture, and here, standing after all these years, is the same apartment house that Susan and I started in as students at the University of Nevada. It was absolutely amazing that it's still standing after all these years, but it made me realize that we had here in Kristen Kennedy a budding entrepreneur. And so I said to Kristen, you know what, anyone who goes to that effort to dig me up out of nowhere, find me after all this time, deserves to have the alumnus make a contribution to the university. And I told her I was making a gift. We made a gift to the university at that time. It was reasonably significant. And she wrote back and said, gee, we would like to talk about what kind of program that might be able to sponsor. That eventually led to our discussing this entrepreneurial program, and lo and behold, involved Dean Mosier, involved Professor Croswell, and that eventually became what is now the entrepreneurial contest that we are all sitting at the luncheon to determine who the award winner is going to be. So, long story short, it took an entrepreneurial person in that development department to find another entrepreneur to help sponsor a program that will be helping entrepreneurs at the University of Nevada find their way to business success. So here we are in our 5th year, proud to have sponsored this, proud that the events had led in this direction, and hope that we have a successful program, and hope to be back here shortly with you announcing the winners for this year. Thank you.